Hey, awesome people, welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. We are back in the island. What's Kieran been doing for a month? Why hasn't he played this game in basically a month? The last episode I did, the majority of it was on May 29th. It's now June 23rd. What do you have to say for yourself? I've been doing some planning. If you see over there, wait a minute, it'd be over there. There's a lot of bridges and inclines on the map, and we'll get to that. And I have a big plan that I'd like for us to approach in this one. This is my part of the island. Town square is right here, and then we want to have plots over here. I marked out all the plots with little teal boxes like this, according to the graph paper. And I think that's going to be our big plan for like a villager town area of our island. So I want to start really consolidating. I want to start consolidating as much as we can for like the villager area, and then I have some other areas that I'd like to show you. But I think a good start is let's just do a walkthrough. Okay, Bear, do you still have something to say? She's completely forgotten, like I do all the time. Anyway, yeah, it's a rainy day. As you'll notice, there's the flowers are just going crazy on the island. This used to be like 5 flowers over here because I removed a bunch of them, and now all those are there. We ran past these 2 golden fish called Dorados. Fun fact, I've caught 3 of them, and I've turned one into the museum. They're like one of the rarest fish. I caught them in the hilltop clifftop river, and I was catching those because I was really trying to go for a char. And lo and behold, Timmy rolled a clip. I have a few things to say. You see before you a Dorado. It's a very rare fish. In fact, so rare, it's on par with the coelacanth, which was the biggest catch of my life a few weeks ago. I've caught 3 Dorados today and 0 char. I think this is the new meme, to be honest with you. You see above me, I mean, that's 110 fish bait. I've gone through 4 rounds of those today. I've collected maybe over 1,000 fish bait to catch a dang char. Let's take a look at the Critterpedia, because I sure don't see a char in here. It goes right there. Why is he out of breath? The amount of concentration and discipline that went into this moment. Now I'm gonna sit on it. Best joke. It's over. The hunt is over. I threw out 59 fish bait in this sitting. God, I'm never doing that again. We finally caught one. Yeah, I've spent, I don't know, I probably said it already, like 1,000 bait, but it's done. We don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, I'm running past a bunch of stuff, I'm sure. I need to clear out some of these trees, but hey, look, we got an incline here, which is wonderful, and we've got bridges over here. suspension bridge here that I've wanted to put in for a long time, and then our regular old bridge on this side that's been there for a while. And then we had one at the bottom of the map that you saw. Oh yeah. I should probably explain this. We have one fossil left. It's the T-Rex head. Like, you know, the most iconic fossil. We don't have it yet. In the past month, I've like blue balled myself for checking the fossils, and we're going to check all of them today, and it's going to happen. Look at how many are here. There's not a possibility that we won't get the T-Rex head, right? I also have 2 little things to donate. It'll happen today. Continuing on, we've got a suspension bridge over here, which, if we look at our map real quick, it kind of just turned out this way, but I'm putting kind of bridges at the very far ends, and then maybe like 1 or 2 in the middle of the map, so that's pretty well balanced, I think. And then the inclines are on either side of the dividing river, as you can see on there too. So I don't remember how much was done last time on this area, but I'd like to go and see it. Right up here. I think I have showed this, but maybe it wasn't all done with the path. This is the bamboo collecting forest that I figured we needed. I don't use it too often because I'm not on that like grind very much right now with Animal Crossing. But we will definitely use it in the future if we ever get on that grind, you know, on that grind. And I've started using this updated kind of ladder makeshift path. Don't have to worry about corners or edges or anything, and I can just put them wherever just to kind of mark out where we'll have paths. So that's what those are. And then over here we have our final bridge that we've been working on that I could probably donate the rest to. What's up, Lloyd? Ooh, yeah, I'll do that. We've gotten, over the past couple days, we got like 2,800 bells from villagers, as much as possible. Nice. Yes. I think that's like the last bridge I really want. I don't think I'd really need like any others. This is the campsite. We've found one villager from the campsite in the past month that I've really liked. I think there's one a week, which is not enough. But his name is Hans, and he's a gorilla, and I like him, and we might talk to him today. I don't remember if we did last time because it's been a long time. But yeah. And then we've got our flower walkway. I've liked collecting all the random flowers, hybrids that have been on the island and putting them up here. And yeah, this area is overgrown in the very least. Look at all those flowers. Those are the 2 main areas that I've worked on, is this flower area, hybrid. I don't know what to call it. Hybrid flower hilltop. That's kind of cool. I changed his catchphrase to Bigums. You know, I'm worried my Bigums catchphrase might be worn out, Bigums. It's fine as it is. But besides that, today we're going to work on the villager area. And how do we start working on that? I bought a whole bunch of stuff from the Nook catalog that I just wanted to try out, but I didn't really like it, so I ended up taking a lot of that down. Like there's a stall right here and a bunch over there. Maybe some street lamps. So I have those just laying around. Also stuff out here. Okay, the island's a little more cleaned up now. I sold a good bunch of flowers and I think close to 10 trees. Just hardwood trees that were from money trees that I've planted and stuff. We're in a better spot there. Now, we're just gonna chip away at this. We're gonna assess all these fossils. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get it today. Blathers, are you ready for the most fossil assessment ever seen? This ain't even the half of it, buddy. Come on. I got one. T-Rex skull. Could it be? It is a T-Rex skull. Rest assured all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude. Do I get a... that's it for the fossils, right? Do I get a fossil? At the very least, this is going to be a very good paycheck. Oh, holy crap. 108,000 just for all those. Oh, what? What could be missing still? That's weird. It's dunkeliosteosis. It sounds like a disease. It's such a well-preserved dunkeliosteosis. Flourished long before the dinosaurs and was a sort of armored fish. Alright. Alright. So that's cool. I think dino droppings is also something... Apparently you've turned it in. Is it true? The final fossil has been found? It has! It has, indeed! Huzzah! This is a momentous day. I'm just saying. I don't remember if I completed or when I completed the... Here, I'll scoot closer. More intimate. But this is the first, like, bona fide completion. Before you take up the task, ours was but a bare bones collection. Another pun. Thank you for your commitment to collecting and donating fossils. Our humble museum's reputation is growing because of you. Okay, finally we are done selling all of those fossils. This place is completely cleaned up. Let's take a closer look at this village area. So, mainly what I have planned out is kind of a big area. It's going to be a 3x3 of houses, except there will be kind of like 3 tiers to it, or 3 rows across. And for every other row, the path will go through the other 2 houses. Does that make sense? So we got one house plot right here, and then we have a path next to it going up to go to the next row up here. And then there's 2 houses grouped together over here that'll have like a little alleyway between them. And then up here, there's the one house plot on the right, the path, and then the 2 plots over here, which I'm kind of overlapping right now. This could be a good first plot, I guess. We're also going to need to remove this rock, sadly. Maybe not, but we'll see. And Canberra's house will sadly have to be moved as well. And we're going to get rid of the pear orchard here. Big sad also. We could leave a couple trees on the bottom here, but I plan to make like outdoor cafe areas or hangout areas. It'd be pretty cool, like up the sides and stuff here. We'll probably have a path running up the coast as well. But yeah, a lot of custom designs are in the future, I think, too, if we want things to look spiffy. And then we'll have 3 more plots up here that I didn't exactly plot out. And this is Hans's house, by the way. What should we do? I guess I should disassemble Sherb's house, though I really like the layout of it. Let me just take a picture of it, because I really enjoyed it. This was what the old plot was going to be. It was going to be pretty big, if you can see that. This is an 8x8 villager plot that I was going to do, but I ended up shrinking it down to 6x6, which are all those plots up there. I could have just showed you this, and that would have been easier. But you know what? I don't do things the easy way. Alright, this actually looks like the perfect first plot that we want to do. So let's go and talk to Mr. Nook. Mr. Tom Nook. Daddy Nook. Alright, so we can sell some land, which is what we want to do. To get the plots, and then this is where I've been getting my bridges and inclines, and we can also move houses around. So you'll help prep some land for a future home. Excellent. I do have to charge a small fee of 10,000 bells, but if someone moves in, you'll earn miles for your efforts. That's okay. I'll just hand over the housing kit you'll need. Use it to claim a plot for a new house. I do that. And then, are we able to move a house? I want to see what that kind of looks like. I want layout changes. Which building would you want to move? This is how we... How do we move villager houses? I don't know. We've also, in the past hour, progressed to a state of... Now we are on our way to attracting KK Slider here. And to do that, residents have been giving me, like, crappy items and trying to improve the island. But also, we need to start thinking about how many flowers, how many trees are on the island, and how much stuff is being put outside. And we can talk to Isabel for the island rating. So we'll also want to be looking out for that. I'm in here because we can do it. We can pay our loan today. Isn't that amazing? So I'm gonna just make it even because that's how I am. So let's do it. 700,000, and then deposit 58,000, and then pay directly from our savings account. Full amount. There you go. My pleasure. Yes, I finished paying off my home loan. And they're both, thank you. Thank you. We are now in the millions. We are now in the millions. That, oh boy. And then after that, I think we get our final room. And, oh lord, that's quite a bit. That's a big task to think about. But I think we can do it. We're good. All right, we got this housing kit. We can throw it down for the plot. You know I'm all about the plot in Animal Crossing. That's a nice flag right there. Very handsome. And let's see it. So, these are kind of centered. I hope it shows like the correct space. I think that's what we want. Am I wrong? Let's see. Let me imagine it. Can I do that? Let's see what it looks like. This might be wrong. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Let's do it. I think that's the right spot. I don't think it has to be forward or backward. So, there we go. I picked a spot for a home to be built in the future. A new island neighbor is potentially a new island friend. Now, can I sell more land? Like, can I have multiples of those at once? I don't know. If we can set up all the plots, that'd be really cool. And then I have to figure out how to move resident houses, and then we'll be so good. It just like attracting the right residents will be so time consuming. I don't know how people do that. Can I set up more land? Okay, yeah, it looks like we can go through with setting up more plots. So that's gonna take a while. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do as many plots as we can get right now. As Mr. Nook mentioned, I'm leading a task force that compiles feedback related to the image of our island. Okay, it's just me, though I have always wanted a task force of my very own. Anyway, I won't bore you with the details now, but feel free to ask me about island evaluations anytime. Now then, how can I help you today? Well, that's pretty cool. I was trying to see if I can move resident plots with her, but it doesn't look like I can do that either. So I don't know how to move their houses. All the land is sold. How excellent. I'm so pleased that you've taken an interest in the image of our island. Well, allow me to explain how the task force, that's me, collects and analyzes the data from my reports. First, I conduct random polling around the island with residents, visitors, and tourists. Their feedback is then ranked using the well-known 5-star system. The better the balance of natural beauty, development, and decor, the more stars the island receives. That means we need more residents and buildings, proper infrastructure, and a well-decorated natural setting. Easy enough, right? But if we can achieve that perfect balance of welcoming environment, our ranking is bound to rise. As it stands, we currently have... Wow, really? I mean, I feel like I've done at least something. We have a 1-star rating. Folks are feeling like we still have some room for improvement. Allow me to read an excerpt. Okay. This place I've been quietly watching is a secret to everybody. I don't want it to be famous. Well, there you have it. It seems like every piece of feedback we've received is from the same pollee. And while I'm happy to hear they enjoyed themselves, we need more residents to get some word of mouth going about our island if we want a higher rating. Okay, so we just need more residents. I suggest we focus on growing our population and gathering more varied feedback. There you have it. Again. Okay. So yeah, we need more residents, and I need to figure out how to get them to move in and get the ones that I want, because I don't just want a bunch of, I mean, they're all great, don't get me wrong. I just want the better ones. An island home. Oh, you guys probably think I'm so stupid. It says an island home, not my island home. I can move anybody's. Let's do that. I'm a doofus. I'll move Canberra's first, because hers is in a plot, but not in the right place. 50,000 bells, that's fine. Let's ask Canberra what she thinks. He's contacting her. I've seen people, like, they get brought in. There she is. She's in her battered down clothes right now. I think that covers everything. So Canberra, do you want to move where Blaze thinks you should move? Yeah, sure, I'm in. I was just thinking it was time for a shake-up. Point the way, yuh-huh. I changed her catchphrase from nuh-uh to yuh-huh. She was like, I hate saying nuh-uh. Positivity. You just leave the rest to me and our friend Blaze. Since the matter of moving is now settled, I'll take that construction fee and moving kit. Let's do that. Okay. Hey, all is well. I thought we needed to unlock something else, but we don't, and we are ready. We are ready to get the island. I don't know what to call it. Villager Island Center up and going. I think she would be good up in this corner. This is the spot. I'm I'm certain that that plot is correct too, because I changed it like 3 times. But yeah, it's good now. And that's where Canberra goes. So I guess her house stays here, and it takes like a day for her to move there or something. But yeah, cool stuff. Maybe I should put some more days of work into this before I finalize the episode. But it's been good. I'm glad that we got our fossils completely done. Hey, the rain stopped, by the way. Just noticed that. And let's meet the monkey real quick. Hey, Hans. Look at this cool area too. If you get residents to move in after your first 5, they get their special rooms, not just the rooms we make for them. At last, it's Blaze. Oh yeah, I have to talk a certain way with Hans. What did I do while you were gone? Let's see. I mostly watched kung fu movies in my basement. What basement? And then made kung fu movies in my basement. And then waited for my arms to heal. Did you know that one can hear my scream from the basement? No one? Anyway, welcome back. Thank you. The first day that he was here, he had a lollipop. And he was walking around with his lollipop. I was like, you gotta come here. Anyway, I'll continue this in a couple days, getting everybody situated. Okay, hello, it's a couple days later. Apparently this is happening. I talked to Isabel and asked her for an island eval. Salty Isle, man. Hearing about how chill it is, I'd go if I had the chance. I screenshotted this because it said KS. Those are my initials. I was like, oh, hey, it was me. And apparently it wasn't. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I hallucinating or was that feedback signed by a KS? Yes, there it is. Very clear. KS. Could it be? Could it be? It must be. That message is from the one and only KK Slider. So yeah, they have this like back and forth. So apparently KK Slider was ready to come to the island. Here he is calling up the man, the dude. Ah, hello. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Mr. KK Slider? I'm with Nook Inc. Thank you so much. Yes, I'll be sure to mail you all. Yeah, the entire island will be looking forward to it. So what did he say? He'll do the concert. That's right. KK Slider is coming here. Amazing. Congratulations, sir. He could be here as soon as tomorrow. That was yesterday. I logged in today. Hey, Salty Isle. It's really groovy being here today. Feels like this dream I once had when I was just a scruffy pup with a shoebox guitar. I was dreaming of hitting out on my own, wandering wherever my road would take me. Dreaming of finding a magical place where cool cats like you would come together to see a stray like me. Sorry about that, I do run on. Time to get your fingers snapping. I don't want to do it yet. This is abrupt. We've got some new residents in the crowd, as you can see. Is this the... what? It's so weird how we're all close around. Don't play the credits. No, I didn't agree. Stop. No. No. It's not over yet. No. Anyway, yeah. In the crowd, people closest to me are Tad and Canberra. Great people. My OGs. And then we got Sherb over there. Also pretty close. Audie on the side here. Right here. And then behind Audie, it's a new pig guy named Boris. Next to him is Hans. Then Celia. And then I believe that black kangaroo's Mathilda. And then Vic is next to her. So that's all the people we had as the game finished. When he said "mweet wamp won't," I felt that. That dog has such a beautiful voice. I didn't plan for that to happen. But I guess, oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Nook. Hello, Blaze. Did you enjoy KK's concert? It was wonderful, wasn't it? I'm overjoyed that we could get him to play here. It's a special thing for sure. As a commemorative gift, I have his song, Welcome Horizons, for you. Hey, I have some big news too. KK is apparently very fond of our island now. He's going to perform a show here every Saturday evening from now on. Salty Isle was once a deserted island, but now we can host important concerts. I'm so thankful to you and everyone else on this island. I guess my getaway package idea is a success. I hope Salty Isle remains an enjoyable place to live for a long time to come. With your help, it will. Speaking of which, I've developed a new app that should help you make the island even more inviting. Let me send it to you now. It's the Char. Char. Yeah. Island designer. It's too much responsibility. The app I've just sent you is called Island Designer. It's a special app from Nook Inc. that gives residents the ability to take part in bold island development. Trademark. Once you get a taste of island design, I think you'll want more. Yeah, I encourage you to obtain all the necessary permits. Yes, it has come a long way. I think I'll leave more and more of the future development of this island in the hands of its residents. I'm glad we had this talk, Blaze. I feel like he's a boss. Like my boss from work. I'm glad we had this talk, buddy. It's like, on behalf of Nook Inc., I'm excited about our continued partnership and your Salty Isle plans. Oh yeah, he took place of Chad. Wow. Well, now that KK has performed, it's time to focus on making island life better and better. That means living each day to the fullest, doing things I like, and having lots of fun. I'm sure they put in that message there so that people didn't just go, well, what do I do now, and then never play again. Because, like, you know, that concert was what everything led up to, and now that it's done, it's just like, it's like graduating high school and then like having the world at your feet. You're just like, what do I do? Oh yeah, did you see my phone? My phone has my face on it. I used a customized kit to do that. We'll have a lot to think about in these future episodes. Hopefully I'll continue to be inspired, and if you guys want to build on the ideas for the island, maybe say like, you should do like a gaming center or something. I don't know exactly what areas to make at the moment, but kind of get the picture. This is one of our new residents, Mathilda. She has a TH, so I don't know how to say it. Maybe I'll just say Matt Hilda. Good morning. So happy to see you bright and early, wee baby. I love the wee baby. Wee baby. Yeah, she's got a little tyke in her pouch there. Very adorable. And then we have Boris down here. This is Boris's house. Boris is an angry old pig. Apparently he's walking around. I'm not here. He's really angry, typically, but I like him. He's got some sass. We also have to think about... Ooh, that's a cicada over here. Can catch that. We also want to think about if we want to let any residents go. Personally, I thought I was going to get my whole, like, legion of favorite residents. I got a giant cicada. I guess it is pretty big. I was thinking at the start of this game, you know, I'm going to get exactly the villagers I want, and the villagers that I've known before. But after meeting new villagers, especially Tad, I like showed up here and I was like, who's this loser? And I still think that. But also, Tad's grown on me as a friend. So I don't know. Do I really want to let these villagers that I have here now go? And hopefully get other new villagers? That's a scarab, isn't it? Let's see what it is. Yes, I caught an earth-boring dung beetle. It's not boring at all, I'd say. That's a grasshopper, isn't it? Ah! Bob! Yes, I caught a grasshopper. Yeah, we're in July now. This is the first day of July, so there's a bunch of new things. Oh no. I may have walked past them earlier and not thought of anything of it. But what are they doing? They're just both vibing out in their triangle shades. Oh, there's all kinds of new stuff. Also, why is that leaf pulsating? That kind of upset me. What the heck? I caught a brown cicada. Oh, ah, you. It was camouflaged. Okay, we are nearing the time for the end of the episode. Feels like I've done a lot today, honestly, for this episode at least. Since it is a new day for me, I could honestly go on and on for hours, doing the paths and stuff and doing improvements to our residential area. But I will hold off. There's a lot to think about for future episodes. Do we want to worry about getting new villagers to move in and have some villagers to move out? I mean, I like the villagers we have now for the most part. We're going to wrap up the episode by going to see the museum. Do we want to move the museum to a different location, maybe? Maybe on Max's part of the island? Or do we want to push the museum a little back to allow more room for our residential area? Um, if we moved it completely, we could put like a little park above the residential area, so that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, look at all of the things filled out in here now. Um, we've got like trilobites and stuff over on the left from the fauna and stuff, and we've got amber mosquito on the end there. That's where insects kind of came from on that side. And then we have crustaceans and stuff over there too. And then on this side, this is from more of the uh, looks like there's weeds at the very beginning, and then it became rock, and then it became snake. I don't ask me. I don't know how it all works, but okay, there's like a little thing in that rock. There's a Dunkelostiosis, and then Eustapanerian, and then eventually it became sharks and coelacanth, so fish. And then there's another thing. It had legs, and it's like I want to walk on the land now. So then it became a land dweller instead of a sea dweller. So that's exactly how it worked. But then like the most intricate water ones became what these are. So this is the Ophthalmosaurus. I'm not gonna pronounce all of these. And the Plesiosaurus, and of course the Archelon. And then we got flying things. We got the Quetzal. We got the Pterodactyl. And then these guys are like my favorite, I think. Stegosaurus and the Ankylosaurus. They're cool. The Iguanodon's scary. Parasaur is... he's alright, I guess. Never my favorite, really. He's just kind of one of those, like... I guess they're cool. Patchies in the back. And then we got Triceratops. Overrated. We got the T-Rex. We got Dinocrap and Dinotrack. Spino. This is a Dione? Deinonychus. Yep. And then a Archaeopteryx there. This is a Jeremiah and a Dimetrodon. And this is the Diplodocus. And this is the Brontosaurus. Brachiosaurus. That's what I said. If I didn't show this before, you can stand here. And you get to see the whole dang thing. And you get to see that there's impending doom approaching. The Brachiosaurus is like, guys. Or he was just finished eating some leaves and then he popped up and was like, anyway, then we've got this area. It's just so weird having all the fossils found, not having to find any more fossils. It's just ingrained in me to do that at the start of every day. Here's the mammoth and the saber-toothed tiger and the Megacerops. And then the, well, this is the megalo, and this is the Megacilloporus. Megacerops and the Megaloceros. Right. And then here's Granddad, Australopith. Go, Granddad. And then here's me. Coming up in the next episode, probably, it'll be past July 3rd. And there's a big update coming out with swimming and diving and some new NPCs and stuff. And then we have all the other things that we mentioned in this episode that we have to look forward to. So thank you guys so much for watching. This may be a long episode, maybe not. I don't know. But if you have any ideas for our island, please let me know. I'd love to get some community engagement and involvement in the path of our island, because it is our island. I'm making it for this channel, not just myself. Otherwise, I'd just play it on my lonesome without doing a Let's Play on it. So hopefully you guys have some pretty cool ideas. Even if you say put a toilet next to Tad's house, I might do it. But again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya!